last book plugging video. And by the way, this isn't even all my books. These are just the ones I think people will like and what are really popular. Well, some are more popular than others. Like that Upper Peninsula of Michigan is a really popular book. It's probably where I've made most of my money, actually. But we have this last one here. And this is some Midwest outcrop stops. And this is what the cover looks like. It's pretty thick. It's in full color. Except for those 3 black and white ones I showed you, my book's always in color. You can see here, we have maps. These are where the outcrops are. I don't think they appear in any other book. I think I tried to avoid that, keep them out of the roadside books. Some of these things aren't on the roadside. Now, why did I do this? Well, I had a lot of outcrops on the website. I decided to consolidate them. And these are mostly ones you don't really see elsewhere. You can see there's a couple states. This is basically the Midwest when I talk about the Midwest. Ontario, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio too. But I actually do have some from Ohio. I just didn't put them in here because I think there's only one that I thought was really good. Because I don't spend a lot of time in Ohio. So yeah, that's not in there. But Missouri too is also. But I don't have any outcrops from there. I do, but not enough to add here. Maybe if I update this, I'll put those in there. That probably wouldn't be that bad of an idea. But anyway, so you go in there here, and this is, you have, basically lays stops on the back. You have your stop, come on, man. Your table of contents, base table of contents. Then Illinois has 2, you see that there? It's a smaller version of this. We have 1 and 2. These are not in the Illinois book, that's why they're here. They are geologic maps. Actually, this one might be in the book, but altered. No, I don't think it is. The roadside book. So I just, stuff like that. Indiana has 3. There's, some stuff in there. I have to be careful with Indiana. I didn't find this out until after I did this. I guess in Indiana, it's not illegal to stop on the roadside and look at the rocks, but it's illegal to try to take samples. I guess 10, 12 years ago, maybe 15 at this point, somebody got on top of one of these cliffs, decided they were going to use a concrete saw to cut something cool out. Well, the rock fell and went through someone's roof. At least that's what I heard. So all it takes is one jerk to ruin it for everyone. So yeah, in India, in the other states you can, it's fine. As far as I know, no one's ever changed anything. That's why you're never going to see a roadside Indiana book from me, because of that. So that'll never happen. So I got some stuff here, Iowa, just outcrops. It'll start, they're not like look at like the roadside books are, but a little more like mini papers, if you will. So you'll see stuff in there, and some are quite alike. You'll have a little cover on most of them. Some are maps, condensed maps. And then, something like that in there. Yeah, stuff like that, some older stuff. This place in Wisconsin no longer exists. Me and my wife went back there, I think, in 2021. On our way down from, was it 2021? Yeah, we're from the UP. We came down through Wisconsin because I had to do some more Frida studies, and we came down that way. And went to go check this place out, and it's gone. Which sucks because it's got a lot of glauconite. It had a lot of glauconite. I have a bucket of it in my garage from years ago when it was being actively quarried. That's why it's gone. It's just the top of the hill. The truck stop's still down there, I believe. Yeah, it is. And this used to be, here's the stratigraphy. This entire green unit's gone. Plain right off. Glauconite is used for things, so it was mined. So everything you see in here is all historic. You can go up that hill. I mean, this hill still exists. It's just the glauconite layer at the top is gone. And yeah, so all that's gone. You won't see that anymore. And like I said, there's a couple of Wisconsin stops in here, bait quartzite, little mini map, stuff like that. But anyway, that's the extent of that book. I'm not going to get into too much more on it. I don't want this to be too long. Oh, a lot of you may recognize this column. This appears in a lot of my videos when I'm up on the Keweenaw and, Ontonagon County as well. And Gobigek, I think that's how it's pronounced. Gobigek. It's not Goabek, I know that. Gogabek? No, Oh, I've probably spent weeks there and I still don't know what it's called. You know, some lab stuff like that. You know, a couple Ontario ones. This one is in the book, in one of the books, but it's not this particular thing. This has a little more detail. So something, if I put it in here, it's going to go into more detail than in the roadside book. But most of the stuff is not in roadside books, or it's a different look at it, something like that. I tried to avoid that, but you know, sometimes you just can't fit everything on 2 or 4 pages, you know? Anyway, that's it. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Or any suggestions, maybe places to go, something like that. I would like to get Minnesota done a little better, but, you know, I'm only going to live so long. I only have so many funds and everything. But, you know, any constructive comments are more than welcome.